sir. We live. We back. Welcome back, or just welcome if it's your first time here, man. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS show where we specialize in single entry 3 max and 20 max content. All right, this is the NBA side. We also do NFL as well. So listen, man, if you play single entry 3 max or 20 max, this is one of the best spots you can be, man. The videos content is gonna be on point each and every week. You want to be subscribed. You want to hit that notification bell so you know when they drop. Even if you don't play those type of contests, man, it's still one of the best spots you can be. Hit that subscribe button. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it that long. Just hit it. Turn your notification bell on. I promise you won't be sorry. Also, do me a small favor, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boys. Greatly appreciated. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. This is my starting 5 series for DraftKings and FanDuel, where I give you 5 plays that help kind of get a lineup going, to get a lineup build, give you a look at it. And it's going to be 5 guys that's definitely going to be in my player pool that I'm going to be having, barring injury news or anything like that. This is the NBA. If you're new to this, you don't know, injuries will play a big part in each and every slate, man. You got to be able to be by your phone because you can get last second news. News when it's too late, Xavier Tillman. But anyway, man, so you definitely want to be free. This not no set it and forget it type sport, man. You can't put your lineup in this morning or at 1 when you're watching this and think it's going to be golden by the time lock gets here. Sometimes it can be, but more than likely it's not, all right? Let's talk about it, man. At the point guard, before we get into it, it's a 12-game slate. I already have some injury news. Speaking of those injuries you have to be aware of, it's probably going to be a lot more. Got some questionable tags. Already got some guys ruled out. We just give you the slate as we see it right now and how we would attack it and try to build a lineup. So let's do that. At the point guard spot, at the top, it could be Reggie Jackson season here in Denver. He could move into the starting lineup. No Jamal Murray. Who knows how they do it over there, what starting lineup they're going to go with. But I anticipate it being Reggie Jackson. Now, he is not a home run slam dunk play, trust me. But he is a solid enough player at 5,500. He can get you 30 to 40 fantasy points in this spot, I believe. But if some better value opens up, I definitely will be going to it because it is Reggie Jackson, man. He can't let you down. But definitely got interest in him in this spot with no Jamal Murray. At the shooting guard. Now, if you don't want to go that route with Reggie Jackson, there's another guard play for you that I'm going to have my eye on. It's Cole Anthony, 5,600. Now, this one will be pending injury news. Markelle Fultz is still questionable. He sat out the last 2 games with a knee injury, whatever it is. Hope he gets better soon. But Cole Anthony has been very solid in this spot. Now, I don't like that they're not starting him, but he's coming off the bench and still getting 30 minutes. So that's okay with me. He's getting starter minutes. He's been very solid, playing well at 5,600 in this matchup against the Mavericks. I'm going to like going back to him if Markelle Fultz is out. I think he's going to be out. They might well just let him rest another day or so. But if he is in, we will adjust accordingly. But right now, give me Cole Anthony, 5,600. At the small forward. Now listen, if you're new to this channel, some of y'all been here a while. Y'all will know. It's a couple things we believe in over here. 1 is point Donovan Mitchell. 2 is point Devin Booker. And 3 is point Brandon Ingram, man. 8K. Give me Brandon Ingram right here in this spot. Going against the Denver Nuggets. Now, I get it. It's one of the lower game totals on the slate. It's a tough defensive matchup. But the Pelicans will be without C.J. McCollum here. And it doesn't matter who they start in their point guard spot. It could be Dyson Daniels, Kira Lewis, who knows. Brandon Ingram is going to be the point guard of this team. He's going to bring the ball up a lot. He's going to initiate the offense. His assist opportunity is going to increase. I like playing Brandon Ingram. Even though it's a tough defensive matchup, I think the fact of him running more point can offset that here. And I like him at this 8K price tag, man. Give me some Brandon Ingram. At the power forward spot, I'm hoping this player comes in at a little lower ownership as he did he didn't really let you down last time in this spot, but he didn't have a bigger game as we all would hope for. And on a 12-game slate, I'm kind of hoping people find a little other options. They're a little salty about that. But the guy I'm talking about is Jalen Williams at 6,700. No SGA again tonight, going against these Atlanta Hawks. This is one of the highest game totals on the slate. I like getting to him in this matchup. I talked about him in my last recap video. He could have had a bigger game, just didn't quite finish some shots that was at the rim, not even jump shots. This was in the paint, right at the rim. He just kind of left a little short. If he get 3 or 4 of those to fall, like the 3 or 4 he missed, he has a much bigger game, and he's getting a lot of ownership this matchup. But since he kind of let you down, I'm hoping it's down on him in this spot. But this is a guy who has 50-pointer in his bag with no SJ. I love getting back to Jalen Williams right here at the power forward spot for 6,700. And then at the center spot, I think we can go right back to Goga Batadze, 4,700. Now, it's not an easy just plug and play as he was last time when he was the flat man, but he's still a very solid play in this matchup against the Mavericks. Anticipating him getting the start. There's still no Wendell Carter Jr. He's live for a double-double. Now, and if for any reason they pull something funny and try to go to Mo Wagner, it's perfectly fine. He's only $200 or $300 more expensive, so it should be no problem making that adjustment and getting them in my lineup. But either way they go, man, I'm getting to one of these Orlando bigs, whoever's starting in this spot for some value at center, all right? There you have it, your starting 5 on DraftKings. Goga Batadze, Jalen Williams, Brandon Ingram, Cole Anthony, and Reggie Jackson. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. They for sure going to be in mine, all right? Go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. If you haven't hit that like button, man, what you waiting on? You see it at the top. Trae Young, 8,800. Listen, I'm going to continue to chase that Trae Young game. He hasn't had the big one yet. He was a little more efficient last time out. Shot the ball a little better. Now he gets this juicy matchup against the Thunder with the highest game total. Like I said, I think they can really push him and get him towards that ceiling performance. I like going to Trae Young here. Should walk in the gym with a double-double with points and assists. He's been assisting the ball well. I think the only guy beating him is Halliburton right now. I like getting Trae Young at 8,800 over here on FanDuel. At the shooting guard spot, staying with him. $300 more expensive, but $7K does not deter me over here on FanDuel. I'm telling you, it's a 50-pointer in the bag. I think we see it here tonight, man. I'm going to call it, man. You're getting 50 fantasy points from Jalen Williams tonight. You heard it here first. Give him to me right here at FanDuel at $7K on FanDuel. Why I repeat that? Anyway, small forward, man. Brandon Ingram, 8,100. Yes, point Brandon Ingram. I like him in this spot. Like, the matchup ain't the best. Like I said, I'm hoping they keep the ownership down on him. But the fact that he's going to be handling more of the ball, I think that increases his fantasy production. Give me Brandon Ingram at 4,100. At the power forward spot, going Grant Williams, trying to get a little value over here in this forward spot over here. That's what we really lacking on today's slate. Hopefully some of this news later on opens up some forward value. But Grant Williams, 5,300, I have no problem going to him. He's been very solid, man. Just a scrappy, lively player. He's just highly involved in the game. Going to score a little bit of rebounds, a couple of assists, maybe a block, maybe a steal. He just does a little bit of everything. Like I said, he's a scrappy player, highly involved. Been giving you 30s out the block the past couple of games. I'm hoping he can keep it right there in the road for us and hit that 30 mark again at 5,300. And at the center spot, man, it's going to be Goga Batadze, 4,800. Like I said, live for a double-double here. Just one of the better values you can get on the slate with no Wendell Carter Jr. right now as it is. Could be some better value opened up later. We'll have to wait and see. But I like Goga Batadze here. And the same thing like I just said. Mo Wagner's only like $200 or $300 more expensive than he is. If for some reason he starts, just make the pivot and go there. It shouldn't affect your lineup too much, all right? There you have it, your starting 5 on FanDuel. Goga Batadze, Grant Williams, Brandon Ingram, Jalen Williams, and Trae Young, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. You know I'm going to have them in my player pool. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.